Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Mysticall. Welcome to Monk Monday, number 69. Thank you for everybody who submitted their gameplay. For those of you who don't know what it is, you send anything you have to this email right here, and I just critique it. I kind of go over your cooldowns. Mostly I do PvP, but recently, Mythic Plus today. I had Mythic Plus a few weeks ago. I think I see more Mythic Plus in the email. Seriously, any gameplay you have for Monk. I've done Windwalker as well. I know how to play Windwalker. I just don't normally play it on stream. But yeah, any gameplay, 2s, 3s, RBGs, Mythic Plus rating, it doesn't matter. Any gameplay you have. And also, I'm not gonna roast you. Someone thought I was gonna roast their gameplay. I'm not here to roast you. Truly, I'm here to help you improve. So if you have any questions, let me know. And please send any gameplay you have, and I'm more than happy to go over it. Today we have Luceedrop, who sent an email for a +10 necrotic wake. Said my main is a resto druid. However, I got bored with how easy it is. That's how I feel about any other healer besides mistweaver. And went to mistweaver. This is my 8th or 9th 10 or higher. That's insane. I'd appreciate a critique on anything you see I'm doing wrong or can improve on. Of course, I'm running the Tour of Morning Legendary. Okay, with Mistrap, Chi Torpedo, Manatee, Ring of Peace, Healing Elixir for Grievous. So Grievous is when you drop below 90% health. You get a stat, yeah, and okay, that's fine. Statue and Focus Thunder, and I'm 211 item level. Okay, so right off the bat, I would just say if anything 10 or higher, I would say go with Chi, and I learned that kind of the hard way because I tried to do like the first Mythic Plus I ever tried to do this season was a 16. I think it was a Spires of Ascension, and I tried to do it without Chi, and Chi just makes the Prideful mob way easier to deal with. So I would just right off the bat with talents, I would say drop Statue and go with Chi. Focus Thunder is also pretty fine. I like Focus Thunder a lot. But I found that Rising Mist is also pretty good. But if you're not into the fist weaving playstyle, you don't really need the Rising Mist. You're fine with the Focus Thunder, but I would say Chi is really important. So I would say that. Now, one thing I do want to note about Necrotic Wake, it seems like you're in a guild group or something, or maybe you're not you're not in the guild, but it looks like these guys, they're probably like in voice or something, or like they know how each other play. But with Necrotic Wake, right off to the side here, I believe that there is a mace that normally I'm told to grab by the groups I join. So I think I've done this dungeon 2 or 3 times. So the mace, I believe, stuns a target. I'm pretty sure. The shield. Oh my god! Just like sec. Still good. Okay. Holy cow! Oh, for some reason the quality. I hit space and like. All right, there we go. We're chilling. Oh my god, that was weird. Yeah, so spears are usually used on the last 2 bosses, and yeah, that's pretty much all I've done. So statues down. Yeah, I won't keep mentioning it. Just Chi is normally pretty good for Prideful. And again, you are the only monk in this group, so really quickly, spinning crane kick, leg sweep, and then just throw a spinning crane kick. Your warrior will be thankful for it. And actually, you're playing with a Rep Pally and also a Demon Hunter tank. So your melee will thank you. And great job there with the spinning crane, the Mystic touch up on all of them. And I would say the biggest thing to deal with, incapacitated. Hopefully someone did something about it. Good. The biggest thing with Tour of Morning Legendary is to always have Renewing Mist going. You have 1 charge of Renewing Mist. I would say put Renewing Mist. Definitely keep Renewing Mist on the tank, like 100%. Because you know you get value out of it. As far as the second one, just put on whoever's taking damage. I can see you have another Renewing Mist coming up, and you have 2 charges right now. You always, at the minimum, especially when playing Tour of Morning Legendary, you always want to make sure you have at least, a charge going. You never want to cap at 2 charges. Really good Essence Font there. Again, Essence Font is really important because it gives you that double mastery. When the hat is on somebody. I think somebody took the mace over there. Oh no, it's still glowing over there. Yeah, it's still glowing. That's fine though. And yeah, I mean that's the important thing for when you're using Tier Warning. Good Hodge on that, should die, is to make sure you keep Renewing Mist. Even in this downtime right now, I would still throw Renewing Mist out just because it's super important. Super important. Tear of Morning, you know, the cleave heal, bonus mastery, good leg sweep there. Again, throw a spinning crane kick, get the Mystic touch up, and your warrior will love you, I would say. But I'd say we're doing pretty well so far. Good job. So Essence Font, this is beautiful. Essence Font, usually whenever more than two or more people are taking damage, now I'm not an expert, you know, but I would say I throw an Essence Font out there just for the bonus mastery. And then you could follow that up with Renewing Mist into Vivifies. And I also see that you're Kyrian. So you're just gonna, you have so much mastery pretty much. You have a lot of on-demand mastery from Weapons of Order, which is really nice. So you have Mana Tea back up. Really good job using Mana Tea, by the way, in the first pull. Really good job. And yeah, just put Renewing Mist. You played a Resto Druid, so it's pretty much like putting Rejuvenation on people, except for some reason we just have maximum amount of charges. So you always want to constantly have, you know, your Rejuvenations on people. You want to constantly have your Renewing Mist on as many people as possible, off cooldown, just always having it recharge. That way you don't lose any uptime on it. Really good Life Cocoon, I believe that was, and then really good job of your tank kiting away. Good pull. That was a big pull too, so really good job. Yeah, you have a little bit of the Grievous, and then yeah, so here's the Prideful buff. And again, this is where I think it's really useful to have Chi-Ji. It's not just me. I'm not like, it's not just me. I remember the first time I uploaded Mythic Plus, everyone was telling me Chi-Ji to help with Prideful. So you could thank everybody else. I'm just a messenger. So yeah, good Weapons of Order here. Barely don't get hit by, holy cow, scary. And yeah, you have so you have Healing Elixir and Healthstone, and you should be able to deal with it yourself. I don't know about what your Warlock has. I would recommend getting Omni CD, so you could track cooldowns of your party members, and you can even track like Healthstone and stuff, and like defensives that they have that are active, just because it's really helpful in like situations like that. But yeah, doing a really good job with these pulls so far. Bringing out the Owl. The only reason I would have the Owl is because, like, personally, I always forget to have water. I would need to like buy water from the Owl in the middle of like a raid or like a dungeon. So this first boss doesn't have too many mechanics. He has that frontal cone right there, and then he has a bunch of ads that spawn. So those are the two main mechanics. But he does do the swirls that you don't want to stand in. I believe it looks like it's fortified. So, you know, you probably won't die, but it's probably perfect practice makes perfect. So if you do the mechanics right now, you'll probably do them right in the future. So well done with these mechanics. And your Rat's kind of crushing it. Same with your Warlock. Poor warrior. Poor little warrior. Yep, good job. Not staying in front. All right. The Warlock's just pumping damage, so you forgot. That's all right. And I would say we're doing a really good job. Again, Renewing Mists, always just do your best to not let it cap on 2 charges like right now. Especially if you're playing Tear of Morning Legendary. I kind of forget sometimes when I'm fist weaving not to have 2 charges. Normally, I always forget that I have 1 extra charge that I could extend the hot of. But especially if you're using Tear of Morning, because that's basically what it is. That whole legendary revolves around Renewing Mist. There's just the healing from Vivify is nice, but the cleave on it is even better. Really good AoE silence from your Demon Hunter, and then usually in situations like this where you know your tank's taking a little bit, warrior's taking a little bit, you were taking just a tiny bit. I throw in an Essence Font, especially since you have Mana Tea up. Well, now you don't, but you did. It just helps with the spread healing, and again, the double mastery. So I know you're newer to Monk, so I don't know if you know the mastery, but the mastery is Gust of Mists, and it procs. It's not a proc. You do more healing when you use Renewing Mist, Enveloping Mist. I don't even know what just killed you there. Vivify or Expel Harm. Those are the 4 abilities that when you use, there's a second additional small heal. With the Essence Font hot, good recovery though, really good recovery. I don't think we put Mystic Touch on these mobs, so just throw a Spinning Crane Kick in and you'll be fine. Now those 4 abilities have a small heal, which is from our mastery, and when you have Essence Font hot on somebody, that mastery procs a second time. It heals a second time. So if you have Essence Font on everybody, and then you Renewing Mist, it's gonna heal with Renewing Mist, initial heal. It's also gonna put the hot on, and then mastery is gonna heal twice. The same thing for Vivifies. You're gonna Vivify, it's gonna single target heal, and then it's gonna heal twice with our mastery. So that's why it's so important. Now again, you'll probably run out of mana if you use Essence Font off cooldown, and that's not what you want to do. But in situations where you have a few people taking damage, that's what it's useful for. Our mastery is actually really insane. I would be sad if they ever changed it. I really, really like it. And we have 2 charges of Renewing Mist right now, so yep, just throw them out on people. And good Essence Font, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Really, really well done. And good job putting your statue down. Personally, when I run statue in dungeons, which is, I accidentally have done it. There have been times, oh, we got hit by the fear, but I think, hopefully we don't pull that pack. All right. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, statue. I never replaced my statue ever. So you're doing like 100 times better than what I do. Now, I don't know what your team's goal is, but if you have Invis potions, especially on Fortified Week, I normally, groups I join, normally skip this pull right here. And then what they do is once you cross the bridge to the left, there's like 7 or 8 skeletons. You're like 3% away from Prideful. So yeah, right across the bridge, right to the left, there's like a bunch of skeletons right over here. We skip this pack right here, and we kill that pack, and it's like 3%. It might be more, but oh wait, we're going backwards. Okay. Good leg sweep. Nice, nice, nice. Little fist weave in you. Love it. Nice spinning crane kick. Good. Mystic touch on both of them. Perfect. And yeah, no, we're doing a really good job. I would say handling ourselves pretty well. Only 1 death so far. Here comes the Prideful. Despite what are these guys called? I don't even know what these guys are called. But good ring of peace, pretty much what I'm trying to say. Really good ring of peace. We have 2 charges of Renewing Mist right now, so just really good job avoiding the balls, and make sure you just throw your Renewing Mist out on as many people. You kind of lose out on value if you pretty much don't. You kind of lose out on the Tear of Morning legendary value. Thunder Focus Tea into an Enveloping Mist. Weapons of Order, really good. Oh, we're just pulling this pack right here. All right, we're just pulling it. This might give you a little too much percentage. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to like routes or anything. I'm not, but I'm pretty sure towards the end you might get a little. You might just have an extra trash that don't count towards percentage just because of this right here, I think. So yeah, that was like 10%. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Which is fine. I don't think it'll stop you guys from timing this. But just be careful. So like right here, what I was talking about is these guys right here. You can kind of skip, pull these guys right to the left. Keep invis past the big guys, and then get the Prideful from here, and then you can kind of crush these guys. But I guess you have Prideful now. 10 seconds left. Should be able to kind of own them. Now, if you are kind of hanging back here, and you want to put Mystic Touch, you could use Crackling Jade Lightning on these guys. That way, you don't have to push in, which is something I do mostly in PvP. If I'm kind of scared and I don't want to push in, I'll just Crackling Jade Lightning, kind of zap them, and not really worry too much about getting swapped to, or in Mythic Plus kind of dying to something. Nice. Oh man, I love warriors. I actually hate them, but I think they're really funny because they especially Fury Warriors, I feel like they don't have a whole lot of mobility. Like, they kind of do, but I don't know. They're just so funny to watch. Good ring piece there. We have one charge over Renewing Mist. I don't know what we're doing. I think we're trying to decide what we want to do. I think it looks like we want to go left. All right, so yeah, this is the pack that you would normally proc the Prideful from. Looks like we got another Health Stone. Getting good value. Yeah, Warlocks are pretty good. Health Stone, Soul Stone, pretty solid. Yeah, that's just a slow, so we don't need to worry too much about it. So like right now in this situation, I would just throw an Essence Font out, get that hot. Okay, never mind. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, beautiful. Beautiful. Good. We have 2 charges of Renewing Mist, so just throw them out. Perfect. One more. That's exact. I mean, and that's pretty much what the Healing Mistweaver is. That's pretty much what it is. There's nothing too complicated about it. Essence Font when there's, you know, a lot of land hands there from the Paladin. When, you know, land hands from the Pally. Essence Font when there's like AoE damage going out. Renewing Mist when you got the double mastery. There was some Thunder Focus he vivifies. This guy just only has this mechanic. Your poor warrior is struggling for sure. So hopefully it doesn't happen again, but I really feel like it is. Pretty sure it is. Look at him trying to run. I'm sorry, man. He didn't die. It's fortified week, but he didn't die. That's awesome. Oh, also, something that I would point out is trying to find it. There you go. Touch of Death right here. Really good for Prideful. Really good for like 10 plus keys. For you know, finishing off the Prideful. That's normally when I use it. So ideally, every 3 minutes, a Prideful is active, and you can Chi G if you spec into it, and then Touch Death it. And that's normally what I do, and it's been working for me. It just kind of helps with timing things a little bit easier. Skipping these is good. I don't know what percentage we're at, but yeah, good. There's a spear right there. I don't know how many we have. I think we have one. We have one right there on the. I think that's the red. I think it's the red. But yeah. Good job. Mystic touch on everything. Good. So just keep in mind that you do have Touch of Death. And if you're not struggling really on Prideful, just Touch of Death, you know, something, you know, like one of those big mobs from the ice guy that you just killed. Just, it saves time. And since you're racing against the clock in Mythic Plus, saving time is, you know, the most important thing. You can do it on boss fights too. But these next few bosses shouldn't be too bad. The second boss you'll probably use a spear on, and then the last boss you'll probably use a spear on. That's normally what we do. So, or what I've done. That makes it sound like we kind of pulled extra people. We actually pulled quite a bit of extra people. So, great insane healing. Really well done, by the way. Good job with the Essence Font. Only thing is make sure you keep those Renewing Mists up. You're using Tear of Mourning, so you want to get as much value from it as you can. Because essentially what it does is you could heal your warrior right now and heal your demon hunter at the same time with your vivifies. So, but you can't do that if you don't have Renewing Mist on them. So, even in this downtime, even though it seems like a waste, yeah, never mind. You know, it's like you can hear me. Yeah, just keep those Renewing Mist up, even in downtime. Ooh, see the spear? Okay, get it. Oh. Nice. All right, so we have the spear. Depends on the group. Normally, again, I've only run this place 2 or 3 times. This boss is normally one that we use a spear on, and then the last boss is normally what we use a spear on. But it really completely up to whatever your group's doing, you know. Good job, Mystic touching everybody. Beautiful job. Your warrior loves you. Revival here. Seems pretty solid. Those are only slows, but revival will help out a bit. It's fine. Not really a whole lot of times to use revival, I found out in Mythic Plus. So this is a situation where absolutely 100% throw an Essence Font. And something I didn't mention is you don't need to fully channel the Essence Font to get that double mastery. You could just press Essence Font it puts the hot on everybody, and then cancel it and immediately just start renewing mist, vivifying people. You do not need to fully channel at all, so you don't need to waste your time with that. But great job, you guys killed it really fast. So what do I know? Good job with the renewing mists. Awesome. If you had gear, you'd be timing 15s. All right, so it looks like we're spearing. I believe that maybe the demon hunter is the one with the spear. I thought I saw someone with the spear. Your demon hunter seems like he really wants to use the spear, so demon hunter is spearing probably. Venter Repali. I haven't seen that yet. This boss doesn't really have too many mechanics. He summons these ads, and then there's like, I think it's blue circles on the ground that you want to avoid. This boss never really had difficulty with them, so as long as you guys kill the ads, I think you'll be fine. Oh, Necrotic Breath. Yeah, that's the other one. I could have sworn that he did other things, but it's been a minute, I guess. Oh. Nope. Okay, they're green. They're green, not blue. But yeah, he has a frontal, avoid. Oh, poor warrior, no mobility. He has the frontal, the green swirls, and then the ads. So not too bad of a boss, especially when you use the spear. Good essence font here. Mana Tea, Thunder Focus Tea. Maybe find some keybinds for them. Again, I don't comment much on people's UI. Just yeah, keybind, Mana Tea, Thunder Focus Tea, Renewing Mist. I think might be easier. Actually, I think we do have a keybind because I see mouse overs for it. But yeah, good job avoiding the Necrotic Breath, and your team's doing, or your group's doing a really good job of killing the ads too. Repali's crushing it, and yeah, I mean, you could touch death right now, right over here to the side. It just saves time, I mean, it doesn't do that much damage to like bosses and stuff. That's why I normally use on Prideful, because bosses won't really die from it. So, yeah. Repel. And I think we have two more bosses. We have two more bosses. Probably not a whole lot of trash to do either, just because we pulled a little bit extra 2 times. So this is just trash right here. I believe they have the throw cleaver, which you just kind of avoid, or you kind of just avoid, and you stand behind the ad to not take the damage. Oh. Okay. I'll see if this guy wants to send any gameplay in. No. I don't know actually. And then you avoid the spine crush, the circle. So, good job. Nice, really good job with that. And yeah, I would throw an essence font out here. Throw up some renewing mist because you have 2 charges of it right now. So it just helps with healing. That's it. It just makes it way easier to deal with AoE healing, because monks don't really have. Because if we don't have renewing mist on everybody, or at least the people that need to get healed, we don't have any AoE healing, right? Like, we have really good setup for Ring of Peace, by the way, when they spawn. I like that. We don't have any AoE healing besides the cleave from Vivify. That's our only direct AoE heal, so that's why it's really important to have renewing mist on as many people as possible. Ideally, I would always keep renewing mist on the tank. Always. It's going to get value. Tank's always taking damage. And then I throw the second one on whoever doesn't have a lot of self-healing. So for me, or like for this group, either the warrior or the warlock, in my opinion, is probably the best. And then you kind of just spam Vivifies on other people and they get healed. That's pretty much how it goes. So Mystic Touch on this group would have been nice. These guys kind of suck, and they got some beefy health. Oh, we procced a Prideful during this. Now this has happened to me a few times. So the biggest thing when it comes to like situations where the planning doesn't really go as expected, which happens, I would say just have your team or your group decide what they want to do. you pick one or the other. Don't try to cleave them down because the damage it does get kind of overwhelming. So it looks like you guys chose to just kill the ad or the extra ad, which is probably really nice, and then killing the Prideful. That way you don't have any wasted time afterwards, you know, cleaning up an ad. Instead you can kind of go to the next pack, which is nice. Looks like we are I feel you, but I think we're chilling. We should be fine now. Good Essence font, and we should be able to heal the warrior up a bit, so this is really good. This is gonna be, it's not tyrannical week, so timing's a little, it's gonna be tight, but I think we're gonna be fine because we go straight from the 3rd boss straight to the 4th boss, and I think we have 1, 2, 4 more packs, 5 more packs. 1, 2, we have 4 more after this, and then you just have a boss and then a boss and Prideful in between. So I think you'll be fine. It's gonna be close, but I think we'll be good. Make sure you get those renewing mists are out, which is perfect, and then you can heal the warrior and it'll heal your tank and yourself. So pretty good job. Good ring. Hopefully they run through it. They never do though. They really never do. It blows my mind. You know, no one wants to use the Ring of Peace. You know, I don't get it. I'll put it down, kite through it. No one kites through it. Prideful buff is down, so it kind of sucks, but good stop to that. Really good situation using Essence Font here, just to help recover. Weapons of Order, perfect. What you can do with Weapons of Order is Weapons of Order resets the cooldown on Essence Font. So what you can do is you can Essence Font Weapons of Order, get a huge mastery buff, plus you have the double mastery from the Essence Font hot, and then you can like Renewing Mist, Vivify, and I'm pretty sure no one will die. So really good recovery there. Weapons of Order is actually insane. I'm a little bit jealous, so I'm not gonna lie. I think Weapons of Order is really sick, but I don't want to die in PvP, so I have to be Necrolord. We have this pack, and then we have, I think we have 3 more things of trash after this. There's like a lot of, see, this is why like pulling that extra trash is kind of annoying, because you have so much trash up here and it's not going to count towards any percentage. So it's just more time, pretty much. Obviously if you guys timed this, it wasn't that big a deal, but I'm personally still trying to learn routes for dungeons and like the best routes depending on what's in your group. Hopefully we get a kick on that. Nice kick on that from the warrior. We have 2 charges of Renewing Mist, so I would definitely just throw one out there. I know it seems tempting. I see that we're using Enveloping Mist, and Enveloping Mist is a decent heal, but I would definitely say Renewing Mist, whenever I see someone dying, no matter what percentage they're really at, I normally throw Renewing Mist on them. Because the initial heal, because Renewing Mist has an initial heal. That's the difference between Renewing Mist and like Rejuvenation. The initial heal from Renewing Mist is initial heal, and then it has the mastery, and then it starts ticking with the hot. So that's why even though people are low, it's like a nice instant quick heal. You know, it's like quick. It's not a whole lot. It's maybe like 4 or 5%, but it's still a decent heal. So that's why you see Renewing Mist normally used first. Like right now, even at like 10 or 15%, I'll still throw Renewing Mist out just because the initial heal is nice. Really good kiting from your Warlock, I believe. Nice Mystic Touch, or yeah, Mystic Touch. I was thinking hit combo for some reason, but we're not Windwalkers here. All right, at least now. Good job with Renewing Mists. Statue down. I didn't even realize. I forgot that you're playing statue. And here's another awkward pull. Ooh, that guy's at like 50%. So we got to pick one. It looks like we're going with Prideful. We're going with Prideful. All right. Again, just pick one. Have your group pick one and kill it. Otherwise, you'll just die. So good job. It seems like we're going with Prideful. Okay. It looks like we're kind of AoEing it down. All right. All right, we're killing the Prideful. Good. Renewing Mist. You have another charge of it. Feel free to. Yes, perfect. And we're doing a really good job so far. Okay, and I guess we killed the ad. Okay, we AoE them down. What do I know? I guess. What do I know? And then yeah, we have two trash packs here. So all this right here is just extra percentage. I don't know what this adds up to. I have no idea. Maybe adds up to like, you know that trash you guys couldn't skip because I don't think you guys have invis potions or a rogue. That trash like where you had to go backwards and then you like kill the trash pack after the prideful. I think this is like making up for that percentage. So it's just like maybe a minute and a half of wasted time, but you guys still seem like you're doing fine. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Still got like 15 seconds. Really good ring piece. Really good. Hopefully they use it. Nice. Nice. Again, these mobs, you can touch a death. If it's, you know. Oh. You use touch death. All right. All right. Good stuff. But yeah, normally I use touch death on every single prideful. One charge of renewing mist. I would just throw a spinning crank kick out here, get mystic touch on everybody. Good essence font. And we're doing pretty good. We're doing a really good job. 211. I don't know what you said. 211? 211. Oh, killing it. Absolutely killing it. So yeah, you'll easily be timing 15s once you get gear. There's no like giant mistakes. I think the biggest mistake so far is probably underutilizing essence font just for the bonus mastery. But even then, you know, I think the hardest part, okay, boss time. The hardest part about Mythic Plus is like knowing the mechanics and executing them correctly, in my opinion. Here we go. This is basically the only part of the fight, the meat hook thing. What's it called? Meat hook? It's called meat hook. That pulls the surgeon down, and you just try to crank him out. And it might be doable to one phase it, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close, especially since I see that we're still hitting the ad. So I think he's targeting somebody. No. Okay. I think this is good so far. We're pretty close to one phasing it, but meat hook. It's actually a chance. No. All right. Oh, I think we missed. Yeah, we missed that meat hook, and I think this ad might die. Yes. He dies. That's okay. Next meat hook, which is soon, I think. Meat hook soon. You just pull the boss down and you'll be fine. Yeah. Nice. Kill the boss, kill the surgeon, and then you're just on to the final boss. I feel like you still have plenty of time to kill the final boss. Good job avoiding. Good kiting from the warlock. Oh. Warlock was going to take some damage there because the boss was moving. But now I think we're just... Oh, we got 6 minutes? Yeah. Yeah, you guys got plenty of time for the final boss. The final boss only has really one mechanic. Oh, you have a spear. Perfect. And you have a spear? Yeah, there's only really one mechanic that you can kind of mess up a little bit. And that's the dispels on the root. But I'm sure you know how to deal with that. So I'm sure you're fine. Good spear. Yeah. Used on the poor warrior. Dispel it. Perfect. That's like the hardest part of the fight. There are the swirls or the comet storm, to be more exact, but even then, yeah, nice life. Yeah, poor warrior, man, just on a struggle bus. He's doing his best though. He's doing his best. Binds on you. Warlock just needs to get out. Perfect. You have Mystic Touch on the boss. You're healing really well. And I would say you're kind of killing it. I think the only thing right now is you don't have a statue out. Is the only thing right now. And this is why I kind of hate statue, to be honest. You've done it well this whole dungeon, like straight up. Much better than me, but this is why I hate it, honestly, is it's very easy to forget to run statue. It's very easy to forget to place it, and like situations like right now where it's not even summoned anywhere, man. It ain't even summoned. Just didn't want to be out. So killing it. Frozen Binds. I don't think there's anyone even in the ring. Warlock's Peace. Yeah. Good job. Rolling for a touch of death and get some big loot. Spinning crane kick for the win. I'm just looking at your warrior. He's just so funny to watch. The warriors in general are just funny to watch. And there you go. You timed it. Killed it. Nice job. 1 chest or 2? 1? Nice. Nice. Well done. Seriously, that was a really good job. Any good loot? Verse Mastery. Those are Verse Mastery. Good shoulders for PvP if you PvP. Overall, Luceedrop. Solid. 211 item level. I don't have much to say. Obviously, Renewing Mist. Always want to have them recharging at all times. It's basically the bread and butter of Tier of Morning, and without Renewing Mist being up, you don't really get much value out of that legendary. I would say Chi-Ji is probably a good choice. Again, there's people that really aren't comfortable with fist weaving, which is fine, but once you start pushing into like 14s and 15s and higher, Prideful really sucks. So you want to Chi-Ji's a really good cooldown to deal with that. Same with Touch of Death. So you could technically Fortifying Brew Touch Death to get more damage, but that's not really something you should do. Probably kind of spread them out, but Touch Death is really important. Try to utilize Essence Font a little bit more when it comes to like teams. When your group is starting to rotting down a little bit, just use an Essence Font because you get the double mastery, and it's really important. But I would say overall, good job. You know the mechanics. That's pretty much, I would say that's like 75% of Mythic Plus. It's just knowing the mechanics. Everybody knowing the mechanics and knowing how to deal with it. And then the last 25% is actually knowing how to heal. So really well done. A good job. If you have any questions, let me know. If anyone has any comments, questions, feel free to drop them down below. And that is pretty much it. Hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day. Hopefully this was helpful for somebody, and I'll see you later.